Abike Dabiri'S shares post calling Igbos monkeys.
Hello, what's up, guys? In this video, we need to talk about one of the most shocking controversies shaking Nigeria right now. Abike Dabiri'S, chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, has come under heavy fire for something many Nigerians say has crossed the line completely. Here's what happened. Abike Dabiri shared a post on X, what we used to call Twitter, that described Igbos as monkeys, children of gorillas and bastards. Now, this post wasn't originally written by her, but instead of condemning it, she reposted it with laughing emojis. Yes, you heard me right, laughing emojis. Just imagine that, a top government official, someone funded by taxpayers' money, amplifying a tribal insult that millions of Nigerians consider deeply offensive. Within hours, the post has been viewed more than 15,000 times, shared over 53 times, and flooded with angry comments. The backlash was immediate. One user said, "This is the lowest I have ever seen in the history of Nigeria." Another accused her of being a tribal bigot, and some went even further, calling her a vicious character hiding behind makeup. And Nigerians are not forgetting her past controversies. Remember when she once claimed that in Indonesia, 20 out of 21 Nigerians on death row were from one South-East state? That statement caused uproar then, and now many say this new scandal only proves a disturbing pattern. So the question is, why would someone at her level find such insults funny? Even if you disagree with people politically, there are certain lines you never cross. We as black people know what it means to be insulted as monkeys by outsiders. Now imagine hearing that same insult, this time from a fellow Nigerian in power. This is why the outrage is so loud right now. And guess what? Activist Aisha Yesufu has dropped an explosive reaction to this scandal. Her words cut deep, her tone was fierce, and she didn't hold back at all. Guys, I will let you watch this video for yourself so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Take a look, guys, and remember to share your thoughts after watching.
Hello, everyone. On the case of Abike Dabiri, I just think whenever you think she can't go lower, she actually finds a way to dig in and go extremely lower than anything that you're thinking about. And we have here, Abike Dabiri'S shares post calling Igbos monkeys. So in a way that I would say, I'm just trying to, let me put it this way. I'm trying to mind my words. I'm just trying to let it not be that, oh, maybe you have something against her or something. I'm just trying to think about it in the terms that sometimes you probably would repost a message without thinking about it. Maybe you just saw something and you just went on and do it. But when your attention is called to, oh, you come back and redo it, or one thing or the other. Those things can actually happen. But in the case of Abike Dabiri, I don't think that's some of the things that happen, because Abike Dabiri has consistently shown these traits in the way she has tweeted, in the way she had said something, especially when it comes to bias against Igbo people. You will see Abike Dabiri has made such things. We've seen situations whereby she has tweeted about, is it one time some criminals or drug pushers from a particular country that, is it 60% of them or 100 or something percent of them are from one southeastern state? In the messaging she has done, in the way she has done it, she has always portrayed this. And the latest one is this. I mean, how is this thing that someone has written funny to you in any way? So this one is not even you, she's not even reposting. She put laughing emojis on this particular tweet. But before I go on, let me take on People's Gazette, what they say. Abike Dabiri'S, chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, on Wednesday amplified a derogatory X post that referred to Igbos, Nigerian citizens of South-East extraction, as monkeys and gorillas. And you can imagine that someone who happens to be elected into a position paid by taxpayers' money would do such a thing. Beyond that also is to imagine that someone who is human, who is supposed to have their faculties of thinking, would actually do something like this, to the extent where fellow human beings like you from the same country are being, with the same color and everything, are being referred to as monkeys and gorillas. And that was okay for you to put your laughing emojis on top and quote that particular tweet. You didn't find that tweet offensive? Look, it doesn't matter. Even if you and somebody are fighting, as in this person is my enemy, we are sworn enemies, we are fighting, there are certain lines that must never be crossed. So you're calling Igbos as monkeys and gorillas. And how do you think you're different from those monkeys and gorillas? Excuse me. We've lived, especially as black people, we know the racist comments, the derogatory comments, where people of other colors will always refer to us as monkeys, as gorillas, and all of that. And then you see a fellow black human being also referring to you as monkeys or gorilla. I mean, it's just a new low. Like I said in the tweet that I did, that whenever you think Abike Dabiri has hit the bottom, she finds a way, to go even lower. Mrs. Abike Dabiri had earlier posted a video of a traffic girl she identified as Mercy, who was rescued from Libya on Monday. In reaction to Mrs. Dabiri-Erewa's post on X, an ex-user Wale Akere posting via Akerelele_S lauded the need compass for her work while berating Igbos as monkeys, children of gorillas and bastards. My sister, you're doing well. Allow those monkeys to continue to make unnecessary noises. They are born to be ungrateful people. Those animals tagging you, they are children of gorilla. History told us about them. Kudos to you, Madam, at Abike Dabiri. Then he now put voice of Igbos. See what my sister has done. Omo ale jati jati at Akerele_S posted. And this was the message that Abike Dabiri decided that she was going to quote and put lots and lots and lots and lots of laughing emojis. Honestly, I'm speechless. It's unbelievable. And for the person who did this post, I just have pity for anything that is associated with that person, especially if you have younger children, people with impressionable, beliefs, because this kind of person, to either be somebody's relative, somebody's child, somebody's sibling, somebody's friend, somebody's whatever, that on its own is a burden. Because this, in apparent approval of Akerele's toxic post, Mrs. Dabiri-Erewa reposted it with memes of laughter, amplifying the message. On Mrs. Dabiri-Erewa's timeline, the post has been viewed by over 15,000 people, gathering more than 53 reposts and over 100 comments. Some ex-users berated Mrs. Dabiri-Erewa for amplifying a derogatory post calling Igbos monkeys, saying it further deepened the divisive ethnic and tribal attention. And the tribal bigotry that you've seen, especially on X, and you see in Nigeria today, has been amplified by some leaders. And so when you see there are people doing it, you know that this is a message, this is a narrative that is saying, go out there and do it. And most times you see in their amplification and support for this very bigotistic tweet statements and all of that. Reacting to the post on Mrs. Dabiri-Erewa's timeline at 0.Davido999 whatever. This is the lowest I've ever seen in the history of Nigeria, and it's true. It's really sad. At FY Bebrit said, I thought this page was being handled by a responsible woman, but seriously, I see it's for her tribe interest and will respond to you as a tribal bigot. Another ex-user said, one useless fellow who happened to be pushed into the corridors of authority, you never disappoint. You always show the stuff you're made of. A concentration of vicious and virulent characters hidden behind makeups. Before now, Abike Dabiri had been Mrs. Dabiri-Erewa had been criticized for saying in Indonesia 20 out of 21 Nigerians on death row were from one state in the South-East region. And that was actually the matter that I was going to talk about. And there's so many instances. Honestly, this is beyond disgusting.
So apparently, a federal appointee in Nigeria, a woman who is in charge of Nigerians outside Nigeria shared a post of another Nigerian referring to the people of the Igbo tribe as monkeys. Like, just read it by yourself. Chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. So this woman's job is to see after Nigerians outside Nigeria. This is the same woman that is happy to share a post that Igbos are being referred to as monkeys. And the post particularly is coming from a Yoruba person, Wale. So Wale referred to the Igbos as monkeys, and chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora shared the same post, admitting that yes, the Igbos are monkeys. This is the same country that screams racism outside Nigeria. They claim that South Africans are jealous of them, Ghanaians are jealous of them, Kenyans are jealous of them. But in the same Nigeria, we have government official referring to her fellow Nigerians as monkeys in public space. This woman right here, the person that is supposed to be taking care of Nigerians outside Nigeria. Tribalism will end this country. Matter of fact, I said it in one of my videos, we are not one. This public mirage that will parade every time that we are one Nigeria, unity is power. Fuck unity. Imagine this woman right there referring to the Igbos as monkeys. I understand that not every Yoruba person is tribalistic, but this is height of it. What the fuck is this? So it's okay now if I call Yorubas tout. Is it okay for me to refer to the Yorubas as drug dealers? Because we know for fact that even the person in charge right now has a case to answer when it comes to drug dealing. So is it okay for me as an Igbo person to refer to the Yorubas as drug dealers? Tout. People that cannot speak without opening their mouth wide. Is it okay for me to refer to every Yoruba leaders as puppet of the West? They sell out Nigeria quicker than any other tribe in Nigeria. That the reason why we are in this mess today is because of the Yorubas. Is it okay for me as an Igbo person? This is crazy, man. This is stupidity at highest level. Imagine you are smiling because somebody is referring to the Igbos as monkeys. One of the major tribe in Nigeria and Africa. One of the smartest, one of the most advanced, one of the most intelligent, the most educated. And you are smiling, and you are supposed to be taking care of Nigerians outside Nigeria, knowing fully well that majority of Nigerians outside Nigeria are the Igbos. This country is finished. This country is finished. And you see some Nigerians crying that other Africans are jealous of them, other Africans hate them. Why won't other Africans hate us when we don't even love ourselves? Now, if you're an Igbo person, you can see where this protest that took place in Ghana, where Igbos were specifically called out, is coming from. I told you guys in my video that protest in Ghana, there's possibility that the government of Nigeria was behind it. They specifically called out the Igbos during protests in Ghana, making it seem like the Igbos are the only Nigerians in Ghana. And now, the person that is in charge of Nigerians outside Nigeria is publicly happy to share a post that Igbos are being referred to as monkeys. What does that tell you as an Igbo person? This particular government hates the Igbos because this is one of the appointees. This is one of the appointees, bigotry in power.
In this video, we need to talk about something that has set social media on fire, something that is shaking conversation across Nigeria. Abike Dabiri'S, the chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, popularly known as NIDCOM, has been caught in the center of a heated controversy. And this time, it is not about foreign policy, not about Nigerians abroad. It is about an issue that touches directly on Nigeria's deepest wound, ethnic tension. So what really happened? On Wednesday, Abike Dabiri'S shared a post on X, the platform we all know as Twitter, about a young trafficked Nigerian girl named Mercy, who was rescued from Libya. At first, it looks like a normal awareness post about human trafficking, a serious issue we know has ruined so many lives. But then, something shocking followed. An ex-user identified as Akerele X responded to her post. Instead of focusing on the plight of this rescued girl, he used the opportunity to launch a poisonous ethnic attack. He called Igbos monkeys, children of gorillas, and even bastards. But that wasn't all. He praised Abike Dabiri and basically told her to ignore the so-called ungrateful noise from Igbos. Now, here is where things got explosive. Instead of ignoring that toxic, hateful response, Abike Dabiri reposted it. And not just reposted, but amplified it with laughing memes. In simple terms, she gave it her stamp of approval. Within hours, the post had been viewed by more than 15,000 people, with over 53 reposts and over 100 comments. Nigerians immediately went into outrage mode. Many saw this as more than just an innocent mistake. It was seen as an open endorsement of ethnic bigotry by someone who holds a top government office. Guys, let's pause here and think. This is not just any random social media user. This is Abike Dabiri, a former member of the House of Representatives, now the head of NIDCOM, the very agency tasked with representing Nigerians abroad. Regardless of tribe or religion, her job is supposed to unite, not divide. So why would she amplify such a hateful message? That is a $1 million question. Of course, Nigerians wasted no time reacting. One user at O David didn't mince words. He said, "This is the lowest I have ever seen in the history of Nigeria." Another at Fibrid accused her directly of being a tribal bigot, saying he thought her page was being managed responsibly, only to realize it was being run to save tribal interests. And then Mr. Ozowon went even harder, describing her as someone with vicious and virulent character hidden behind makeups. This is not the first time Abike Dabiri has been dragged into tribal controversies. Nigerians still remember her past statement about Nigerians on death row in Indonesia. She once said that 20 out of 21 were from a single South-East state. That statement caused uproar then, with many accusing her of profiling and stigmatizing an entire ethnic group. Now, we are back here again, with her seeming to laugh along as Igbos are called monkeys. Guys, what message does this send to Nigerians at home and abroad? Especially at a time when the country is more divided than ever along ethnic and religious lines. Let's not forget, Nigeria has a long history of dangerous tribal sentiments, from the civil war in the late 1960s to countless clashes in politics, even down to arguments on social media today. These divisions have always been there, waiting to be triggered, and words matter. When someone in authority endorses such language, even indirectly, it can fuel deeper resentment, suspicion, and hate. Think about it. What if an official abroad referred to Nigerians as monkeys? We would scream racism. We would trend hashtags. We would demand apologies. But here at home, we have one of our own amplifying that exact same slur against fellow Nigerians. That's why people are not just angry, they are deeply disappointed. Another thing to note is that this isn't happening in isolation. We have seen how tribal politics have dominated Nigeria's elections. Yoruba versus Igbo narratives in Lagos, North versus South power struggles in Abuja, and so on. Many Nigerians are tired of leaders who play the ethnic card directly or indirectly. So when a senior official like Abike Dabiri is seen to be laughing along with tribal insults, it feels like rubbing salt into an open wound. Now, supporters of Abike Dabiri may argue, oh, maybe she didn't read the full post, or maybe she reposted by mistake. But can that really excuse the laughing emojis? Nigerians are not buying it because as a public figure, especially on social media, every click, every repost, every emoji carries meaning. So what happened next? Will Abike Dabiri apologize? Will she explain herself? Or will this be swept under the carpet like so many other controversies in Nigerian politics? Right now, Nigerians are waiting, watching, and demanding accountability. Because at the end of the day, this is bigger than one person. It is about whether our leaders are helping to heal Nigeria's divisions or whether they are quietly fueling them. There you have it, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Feel free to share your thoughts after watching.
You see, again, we are generalizing. Don't forget that I've called people out. We have names, I read out the names, and I've said that these so-called Nigerians, let us know them. Let us know them. Let them be dealt with. They can't be anonymous. So it's the responsibility of the host country, which even the Inspector General of Police of Ghana said, look, I don't want to say one tribe. Let us know them. We are not going to go there and beg for them. What you said, the Nigerian Commission in Ghana. The Nigerian Commission in Ghana has been doing a lot, actually. Look, I've gone to Ghana. I can't remember how many times I've gone to Ghana. If you remember when we had cases of trafficking, we went to Ghana and brought back those girls. And we thank Her Excellency, Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu, who helped us with transportation, bus and all that. And we've been doing that on a regular basis, and it has gone down. And the people behind that have been arrested. Many Nigerians and a few Ghanaians were involved in the trafficking. It's still going on, but not as much as in the past. So we dealt with headlong. If you say kidnapping, arrest them, jail them, lock them up. Again, when I mention these things, even me, sometimes this tribe you're talking about, we say, is it because it's us? No, like I said, crime has no federal character. In Indonesia, we had 21 Nigerians on death row. We went to the Indonesia prison and we spoke to them and we begged them, and they said, our law is our law. 4 were executed, and they are still, and then 1 was saved through the intervention of Barrister Emmanuel, but they are still there. But you know what, when we went into that prison, I've said it before and I'll say it again, 21 of them, 20 were from one state in the South-East. 20. The other one was from Edo State.
She wants to name names when the people involved are from the South-East. But when the people involved are from the South-West, she doesn't want to name names. When they are from the North, she's afraid to name names. Tribalism is the stock in trade of Abike Dabiri. Shame on her. Shame on Abike Dabiri. If not for social media, many of us would have gone to the grave thinking that Abike Dabiri is a good role model, that he's a wonderful Nigerian. Many of us would have gone to the grave thinking so. Social media has exposed her for who she really is. Social media. A tribalist, a tribal. Tribalism runs in her vein. Tribalism against the Southeast.